Continuing our rapid fire questions. Area that needs real world data, but it doesn't exist. What is that and why doesn't it exist?
I think one area that needs more real world data, and it doesn't really exist to the extent that the stakeholders would like to see, is actually medical device world. Medical device world needs more real world data for many reasons, understanding and improving their products and meeting regulatory requirements, both specific post-marketing needs and newer, like the EU has new device requirements that absolutely require real world data. So, and in some ways, medical device manufacturers might actually benefit even more than their pharma colleagues in that medical devices are undergoing even more frequent iterations and new designs. But
Mhm.
unlike drug codes, medical device codes are not well tracked by providers. So that makes it more difficult to differentiate certain devices from each other when using real world data. So we've actually had to develop several approaches to overcome these issues for medical device manufacturers, to actually get specific product level information to be able to use with real world data to make it useful. So that's one area where I think it's still underutilized.
What about the arena of pediatrics? How are we doing in that area of our demography?
Yeah, pediatrics is interesting for a number of reasons. I think in pediatric oncology, there's more data than perhaps some other areas of pediatrics, and part of that, I'd venture to say that most drugs, other than in oncology, go for indications in older populations, more adult populations first. And so the drug development spend tends to be there. And so when you think about real world data and markets for real world data, there's more of a market currently for real world data for adult indications. As uses become more mature, I think we'll see more efforts to bring pediatric data on board. But the other challenge we have with pediatric data is a lot of it, in pediatric diseases represent rare diseases, and rare diseases are more identifiable. And so you have more challenges with the identification. And so there's a number of reasons why pediatrics has been slower to get there. We'll say that the American Academy of Pediatrics is now moving forward with an effort to develop a network of data collection that will generate real world data in the pediatric space. So